Heat is tearing down these walls. The blood and sweat is pouring from the tap. It's overflowing. His body's pounding broken bones. The world could end, we never know. Music's getting louder as our hearts all beat together. Oh, we came for the glory. We came for the fall. We came with a fight in our hearts and gave it our best shot. Oh, people doing what they want to do when nothing here is good for you. There's something reassuring on these bridges that were burning. No one here wants to believe that there might be no way to leave. No one wants to show it, it's a trap and we all know it. Oh, we came for the glory. We came for the fall. We came with a fight in our hearts, gave it our best shot. Oh, 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 oh. How could you really blame us in a world where nothing changes? People need to know they're doing something that will keep them moving. So we built them a house and wrote them a song, burn that midnight oil, doing everything wrong, and we feel invincible. And yet deep in our hearts there must be a part of something that we're doing that's right. We came for the glory. We came for the fall. Oh, we came with a fight in our hearts and gave it our best shot. Oh, 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 Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show number 51, I believe. How am I sounding out there? I feel like this reverb is a bit intense for today's show. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. There we go. That's a little bit better. How's the guitar sounding? Everything sounding good here? For the past half hour where I'm usually kind of getting into my kind of performative ego suit, you know, when I'm kind of getting ready, psyching myself up for the show, I usually do that in the last half hour, you know, when I'm setting up all the things, making sure all the bells and whistles work. And I had a big plan for today's show. I was going to be playing electric guitar the whole time. I had all the, you know, had everything dialed in, and then I was checking everything, and it just sounded just absolutely awful. And I couldn't figure out how to make it sound good. And so, like, the whole time I was just sitting here just geeking out on sounds and tones, and then I look up, and it's 2:55. I'm like, it's not happening this week. So I haven't been able to adequately psych myself up for this show, nor was I able to really EQ all the sounds and tones that I'm trying to EQ. So you might, some things might be a little distorted here and there. Some volumes might be a little bit wonky, but if you do notice any of that, just let me know. If the guitar is a little quiet, vocals are a little loud, my headphones are just blaring loud right now. But I think that sounds a little bit better. And you might be asking, Sam, how do you psych yourself up for a live stream show? Lots of push-ups. No, not really. How do I psych myself up for these shows? I don't know. I like to take a shower like right before I go on, so I, and then I think about what I'm gonna say, and I perfectly craft like an opening statement that I will give at the beginning of every show, and then right when the credits start to roll, I go, no, that's stupid, and I don't say any of it. That's how I psych myself up for these shows. I haven't thought about anything that I'm going to be saying to you today. I mean, I can think of something off the top of my head, and that's usually where everything comes from. Or I could just play songs for you guys. And this is the show. We don't have anything planned. We've played all the albums in order. And now we're back to requests. I've got a lot of great requests from all you guys. And that last one was for Jabriel. Speaking of which, another reason why I'm not perfectly prepared is I've been making lots and lots of videos for the past few days for all of my wonderful patrons who are Patreon patrons who are in the $30 range. Every month they get their own specialized video of a song of their choice. So I've been sending those out and editing them like crazy. So my voice is warmed up. But I was basically doing that almost all the way up until showtime today, so I didn't have time to perfectly craft a set either. These are all just excuses. This is a show of excuses. We don't have anything planned, so I'm just going to sit here and just yammer on about how good it could have been. But let's do Color of Bone. My dad wanted Color of Bone. When we were young, our minds could move mountains, our bodies were strong to carry the world. We witnessed destruction, we lived through a war. Our future was longer than our past ever was. We saw purpose where we hadn't before. So we lit a fire so the world could see our eyes from the wreckage. We wore the ashes like scars buried deep in our hands. Lit it as a sign to the ones left behind of a future. Yeah, had no idea what we were doing, and we didn't care. At least we were there. In life that is long, hearts will be broken, things will be lost, lies will be told. And fights will be fought. What you own will be stolen. Your body will slow, and soon you grow old. But we still believe that the moments we live are forever. We try not to think there's a moment that it all will end. There are lines that have formed that were not there before to remind me. Even temples will crumble, it's only a matter of when. A matter of when. Every break that's placed will be torn down, and all of its worth is returned to the earth and the sea. And all you say will be forgotten someday. But I'll sit here and listen to enjoy how the story is told. Whoa. It's really all such a laugh. What we do for a good epitaph. I'll leave in my wills a few pictures and bills, and the rest do with what you want. But my headstone will read, here lies a beloved guitar, buried with its hands that belonged to a man who could play it like a goddamn machine. You can dress me in clothes that I'd never have worn to address you. You can give me away to that freshly dug grave of my own. Say I'll live on in the hearts of the ones who remember, as I'm nestled away in my coffin, the color of bone, the color of bone, the color of bone. Collarbone, man. And that one always requires a prolonged moment of silence after that last chord. I feel like there's a lot of life that I think about in that small moment of silence. That's a weird little buzz there. Oh, we got Jen Fisher here. Hey, Jen Fisher, how does my guitar sound? I got this weird buzz come when I mic. I mean, I'm getting too close to it, but that's a new thing. Maybe it's this preamp I got going. This interface thing is, it's like I got this new interface to kind of bring me into the world of like semi-professional music recording, and I feel like it's like the first step in like learning how to, record yourself semi-professionally. And this thing is the most unintuitive, confusing piece of audio equipment I have ever used in my life. And every single person that has like a YouTube channel that, shows how to use these things, or any instructional videos that I've seen, like treat the user as if they've gone to school for 10 years on how to use these types of things and all of these classic preamps, and I'm like, what's a preamp? And it's been confusing, but I'm getting there, and it's fun. Some people, Kiki's learning French, some people learn how to make sourdough bread. I would like to make the sounds that I hear turn up on my computer. That's it. Stephanie Lee wants Dream Your Dreams. Piece of art that walks and talks, floats free along the city blocks, at home among the trees and rocks. Tonight she's sleeping under country stars. Dream your dreams and we'll dream ours. They line up every single day to hear the words you never say. They dare to dream their lives away. You could drive a full-grown man insane. Dream your dreams will lie awake. Will lie awake. Rolling hills and crashing waves, howling wind and ground that shakes. This creaky house is bound to break. I guess it all will fade with time. Dream your dreams and I'll dream mine. And I'll dream mine. Stephanie Lee, we gotta have another whiskey drinking Por Chang pretty soon. I need it in my life. I realized yesterday that I hadn't left the house in 4 days. And I was getting really kind of frustrated and antsy and just kind of pacing around the house. And I kind of realized that I hadn't even walked out the front door in 4 days. Um, I've been working a lot on these videos, and I have a lot of other projects to do at the house. So it's not like I had nothing to do, but it was a strange realization that there was never any sort of inkling in my head over that course of that 4 days where I was like, I should go for a walk, or I should go out and, just get some fresh air or something. I feel like this house, to me, is kind of turned into it's like I'm a ship out at sea, and the only place I can really sustain myself is inside these four walls, and everything outdoors is unnecessary. It's or unsustainable, uninhabitable for me. And I need to get out of that mindset. It's good to have it for now, I guess, because, I shouldn't be, congregating with my friends as much as I really, really want to. But my God, if I didn't have you guys every Friday to kind of talk at and read your comments and, to congregate together in the ways in which we congregate, I don't know what kind of person I'd be. I feel like there's a part of me that would be that person at Target that's screaming at employees about mask wearing and just ripping things off the thing. I hope I wouldn't be that person, but I kind of feel like, I can understand the anger of their, it's not based in, intelligent fact, but rather like angry stupidity. It's like, I've been that stupid and angry before. Sometimes those people just need an outlet. They need something to, and if it bubbles up for too long, they're going to go to Costco in their best These Colors Don't Bleed t-shirt and wreak havoc on some dude that makes $15 an hour. Man, I really, really, really miss hanging out with my friends. Next week, I'm going to be hanging out with the band. The band is going to be playing some live stream shows, and I'll let you know all about it. And some of members of our band are actually getting vaccinated. One of our members will be fully vaccinated by the time we meet up. That's super exciting. It shows us that, we're getting there. We can't, give each other hugs and spit in each other's mouth just yet, but we're getting there. Actually, I want to play you guys a new song. It's a good segue for this new song, because this new song I kind of wrote recently. I wrote the other day. I wrote it on Tuesday. And I was kind of thinking about friends of mine who've kind of gone too far down the rabbit hole and become kind of conspiracy theorists and taken over my Facebook comment board, threads. And it's like, yeah, some of my friends are conspiracy theorists, but when they're not, when we're hanging out face to face and they're not talking about conspiracy theorists, they're really wonderful, awesome people. And so I wrote this kind of song, kind of from the perspective, not of my friends, but, of, kind of like how conspiracy theories are kind of fun. And conspiracy theories, they range all the way from Bigfoot to QAnon and, to Kubrick faked the moon landing to Mercury retrograde. It's like there's all of this, there's a vast swath of conspiracy theories. And when you lump them all together, of course it looks bad. But I don't know, believing in Bigfoot is fun. And a lot of these conspiracy theories are fun. They, bring people together. There's community in there. Much like this that we have here. We just don't, spout nonsensical things and hateful, violent rhetoric. We're all just really nice and we hang out and sing songs together. But I wrote this song just, I don't know, I'm not poking fun at anybody, but I was having a little bit of fun with some lyrics, and I was thinking about if John Prine wrote a song about conspiracy theories. And it got me thinking about these two characters that I started writing about. And I don't know, they're just two conspiracy theorists in love in an insane asylum. Well, we're doing our best in the cuckoo nest, watching Looney Tunes. It's an inside job trying to wag the dog when you're locked in a padded room. We may be 2 sandwiches short of a picnic basket case, but if you take my hand, I'll help you understand why I act this way. I hear there's Kool-Aid down the rabbit hole, off the deep end, chasing windmills. We might be crazy about our theories, but you're all too lazy to see the writing on the wall. Sound the alarm at the funny farm, we're breaking out of this joint. We got tinfoil hats and baseball bats, and we hit our breaking point. To them this life's a big old joke, but to us this joke falls flat. But there's a place we can go, the funny farm ain't nothing to laugh at. I hear there's Kool-Aid down the rabbit hole, off the deep end, chasing windmills. We might be crazy about our theories, but you're all too lazy to see the writing on the wall. Like deep state, Illuminati, flat earth, Paul McCartney, Bigfoot, Epstein, Kubrick caught the moon landing. Who was on the grass? You know what's going on in Roswell. Media's mind control, the skies are full of chemtrails. The kids are into QAnon, parents look for Jimmy Hodge and aliens. Built all the pyramids, microchips and 5G. You can't melt steel beams. I know it all sounds crazy, but you just gotta believe me. We are 2 screws on the loose, like we got nothing to lose. You could be a spy, but so could I, and I'd rather be a spy with you. I've been searching my whole life for the last clue to crack this case. But sometimes when you look too far ahead, you can't see what's in front of your face. I got my Kool-Aid down the rabbit hole, off the deep end, chasing windmills. Oh, we might be crazy about our theories, but you're all too lazy to see the writing on the wall. We got our Kool-Aid down the rabbit hole, off the deep end, chasing windmills. Oh, we might be crazy about our theories, but you're all too lazy to see the writing on the wall. To see the writing on the wall. To see the writing on the wall. I want to sing that bridge part again. I'm gonna play it quieter so that you guys can hear all of it. Like deep state, Illuminati, flat earth, Paul McCartney, Bigfoot, Epstein, Kubrick shot the moon landing. Who was on the grass? You know what's going on in Roswell. Media's mind control, the sky is full of chemtrails. The kids are into QAnon, the parents look for Jimmy Hoffa and ancient aliens. Built all the pyramids, microchips and 5G. You can't melt steel beams. I know it all sounds crazy, but you just gotta believe me. You know what's very telling is that we didn't lose a single concurrent viewer from that song, which means that we got some pretty, savvy human beings, people that don't necessarily fall into any of the things that I mentioned there, and that's good. Although, I think more people should believe in Bigfoot. I think it would be helpful to society as a whole. I think it would, people would appreciate nature more. I think the Bigfoot theory that Bigfoot is like some sort of like celestial spirit god being, rather than just a big hairy ape wandering around in the woods. I like the theory. There's a great podcast that I listened to a while back called Wild Thing, and the first season was all about Bigfoot. It was fascinating. It was some woman from I think she first came from the New York Times or NPR or something like that, and made this podcast all about Bigfoot. It was fascinating. I loved it. And at the end of it, I was like, it doesn't hurt me one way or the other to believe, so I might as well believe it, because it's more fun that way. See, if you let a conspiracy theory kind of overtake you, and it's hurtful to you and those around you, then yeah, you shouldn't believe in that sort of thing. But I don't know. A lot of people believe in, that the ways the stars were aligned when they were born means that there's some sort of, that they're good in bed or something. It's like, it doesn't hurt to believe in that stuff. It's fun. Go for it. Yeah, there we go, Colleen. Believe in Bigfoot. A lot of people believe in God. Why not believe in Bigfoot? And if God was real, you know that God would have created a Bigfoot, because look at all the other dopey, weird-looking animals that God created. Giraffes? Tell me giraffes aren't weirder than Bigfoots. Platypuses, platypi. That animal's so weird I don't even know what the plural of it is. Tell me that animal isn't weirder than Sasquatches. I'm glad you all like that song. How about a little thank God? Somebody requested thank God in the comments on my post earlier. It's a good segue. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm rolling. Thank God I'm soaring straight on down the road. Well, thank God I'm still going. I still got some tread on this old land. Still got some miles to go. You know what? It's so funny. It's the same chords. A lot of the same chords as the song I just sang. So all I want to sing right now is Deep State Illuminati. Crap. Still got some miles to go. I got a penny to my name that I haven't spent yet. If it ain't there tomorrow, that could be a safe bet. But I got some big dreams at the end of this road, waiting for me on the beaches down in Mexico. I got nowhere to be, so I might stay for a while, and the devil's sitting with me with a senorita smile. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm rolling. Thank God I'm soaring straight on down the road. Oh, and thank God I'm still going. I still got some tread on this soul land. I still got some miles to go. I got a party in my pocket and a tune in my head, and from time to time I get to share a warm bed. I would say I'm pretty lucky, wouldn't say that I'm poor, with this face made of silver and this body made of gold. If you could lend me a prayer, man, I could lend you a hand. But if these women don't kill me, I will die a lucky man. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm rolling. Thank God I'm soaring straight on down the road. Oh, and thank God I'm still going. I still got some tread on this soul land. I still got some miles to go. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm rolling. Thank God I'm soaring straight on down the road. Oh, and thank God I'm still going. I still got some tread on this soul land. I still got some miles to go. And thank God I'm rolling. Thank God I'm soaring straight on down the road. Oh, and thank God I'm still going. I still got some tread on this soul land. I still got some mile to go. And thank God I'm rolling. Thank God I'm soaring straight on down the road. And thank God I'm still going. I still got some tread on this soul land. I still got some miles to go. Whenever I play that one, I miss the band. Man, that song is nothing without the band. I see in the chats that there is some debate as to who would win in a fight between the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot. Now, I don't necessarily have an opinion on this, but I feel inclined to chime in. Now, let's break this down. Bigfoot is real, and the Loch Ness Monster is fake. So already we're at Bigfoot is at, or Loch Ness Monster is at a disadvantage due to the fact that it isn't real. So we have to assume in this argument that both of them are real. Okay, so now we'll stipulate that both Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster are real creatures. We also have to strip Bigfoot of all of his superpowers, because as we all know, Bigfoot is a celestial godlike being that can move through the veil and is multidimensional. So that is also a stipulation that we have to lay down before we even start this argument. Now, the only evidence that we have, or the only image that we've ever seen of the Loch Ness Monster is just a neck sticking out of the water, correct? We have to assume that there's something below the water that we do not see. And are we assuming that the Loch Ness Monster has this giant body under this long, skinny neck? Are we assuming that it moves like a snake, or that it has like fins, or does it have like turtle-like claws? There are a lot of unknowns about the Loch Ness Monster that I feel like really need to be hammered down before we can even sit down at the table and argue who would win in a fight. So, for me, I have to think that I guess if we're stripping Bigfoot of all the celestial powers, it's just a very big, strong ape. And apes have been found to be creatures who make tools and use tools in order to hunt and kill potential prey, and have been known to take down predators that are much, much bigger, like woolly mammoths and other, terrestrial creatures, but also have been known to, hunt, giant fish. And what is Loch Ness Monster if not like a big fish with a long neck? So, if the Loch Ness Monster maybe perhaps caught Bigfoot unawares, yeah, I think that would be a fair fight. But I feel like Bigfoot would come to the fight prepared and would have the tools and would really be interested in killing the Loch Ness Monster in order to utilize not only its flesh to sustain itself for longer throughout the cold winters, but to use every part of the creature in order to create more tools. So I don't know. I feel like there's more on the line for Bigfoot. I don't think that the Loch Ness Monster would be seeking out Bigfoot. So I don't know. I think I'm in the Bigfoot camp, and I'm a little biased because once again, Bigfoot's real. I gotta kill this sunlight that's coming through here. Hold on a second. But I know that for the rest of the show, everybody's going to be debating this. And I'm for it. I'm for it. These are my curtains. My show shirts. My show shirts that I used to wear to play outside or out of the house have become my curtains. Let's turn on this light. How do you know that Nessie would just stomp on him? We don't know if Nessie has feet. Nessie might not even have feet. Nessie might have like these small little fins, like a shark. Let's move on, shall we? Brandon wanted All Men Must Die, and also some other people in the chat wanted that as well. So I'm going to pull that up. I think I can pull it up right here. Man, the chat is blowing up right now. People have opinions that need to be heard. I like it. Let your opinions be known. This is a safe space. Oh, man. Here we go. I bet a Bigfoot doesn't taste very good to a Loch Ness Monster. Oh, we got 50 concurrent viewers, huh? Well, if you're just tuning in, we've been talking for the last 5 minutes about who would win in a fight between Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. So please chime in the comments or in the chat. One thing to add is that Sasquatches are known to travel in small packs. What is a group of Sasquatches referred to? That's a fun one. Here, put in the chat what you think a pack of wild Sasquatches should be called. One thing I did learn from that podcast is that multiple Bigfoot are Bigfoots, not big feets. I learned that, and I remembered that because I thought it was dumb. Oh, I'm out for blood with every step, and satisfaction for the tears that you wept. Move through the night, 'cause anyone can see there's no place in the light for a man such as me. The night is my cover, it keeps me unseen. A banjo and buck knife keeps my pack lean. A flask full of madness to keep my mind clean. Oh, it's not very much, but it's all that I need. They say, why me? As their last breath leaves their body, the lesson they'll see in these eyes is no one is innocent. So therefore all men must die. He steps up to the stage, a gun at his side. He's sizing me up, I'm not sure why. He thinks he'll succeed after so many have tried. Oh, I give him the nod and step into the night. The night air is cold, he fires his piece. The heat of the bullet as it passes my cheek. While he stands there frozen in disbelief, I pull out my knife and make his heart its sheath. He says, why? Why me? As his last breath leaves his body, the lesson he sees in these eyes is no one is innocent. So therefore all men must die. It's been 7 years, I've crisscrossed this land, feeling the weight of this blood on my hands, taking what I want, but all that I need is the answer to the question of my destiny. Or maybe it's that I should just take my own life, reunite with my mother and father, but the gun always jams or fate dulls the knife. All that I hear is the devil's own laughter. Oh, say why? Why me? How's it fair that I can still breathe? I'll search my reflection with these cold, dead eyes and sit alone quietly, justifiably, waiting to die. There was one night, Willie T and I were on tour, and I can't remember where we were, but I think it was after the show, we were sitting around drinking. I think it was probably at a bar somewhere. And he looked over at me and he was like, I know who you look like now. I know who you look like. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, you look like Harry and the Hendersons. And I was like, what? He was like, you know the Bigfoot in Harry and the Hendersons, the movie? And I was like, yes, of course I do. And he was like, you look like Bigfoot. And he had this like glimmer in his eye and this smile and this kind of like, you could tell he meant it with love, but I didn't take it with the same love that he was giving it. And I was like, Willie, that's truly the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me. And he was like, no. It's Harry. I love Bigfoot. Harry and the Hendersons, he's a beautiful creature. And I was like, you really have to explain yourself more than that, because I don't really understand what you're getting at here. He's like, he has kind eyes. Harry and the Henderson, he has kind eyes. And you have really kind eyes. He's a beautiful creature. So are you. And I was like, all right. Thank you, Willie. And he was like, I'll prove it to you. And he like looked on his phone and he looked up Harry and the Hendersons. I'm gonna find the image that he found and I'm gonna put it on the screen here. I know we're taking up time here, but this is important. This is really important. let's see here. Here's the image. Okay, I'm going to save this. This is the image that he showed me. Once this saves on my computer. Come on. Save, damn it. Come on. Save on my desktop. All right, you guys. This is the image that he showed me to prove to me that Harry and the Henderson is a beautiful creature and that we were long lost souls, brothers perhaps. This image. This is the image that he showed me. I can't do it. But I looked at it and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Okay, I see it. He was like, see, man, I told you. You look like Harry and the Hendersons. And I was like, that wasn't his name. But thank you. Thank you very much, Willie. And it's been a running joke ever since. I wish I was as tall as Harry and the Hendersons. And, and granted, while we were on this tour, I looked more like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons because of, when you're on tour with Willie T. Taylor for a few weeks, you get pretty disheveled, much like a wayward Sasquatch trying to make his way in modern society. Should I just keep this image up for the rest of the show? I'm going to put it right here. Just going to keep him right there, watching over us with his kind eyes. Yeah, I see it too. I see it. And that's why I was like, I wasn't upset anymore. When he showed me the picture, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. I gotta move this back up. There we go. So now that we've reached this point, this level of absurdity in this show number 51, where do we go from here? I think a great segue would be Earthlings Get Dirty, don't you? If you celebrate a sunset, you gotta shiver through the darkness, get sweaty in the sunlight to be deserving of a good life. If you wanna be an earthling, you gotta get a little dirty. You can wait until the glory to wash it all clean. If you want to see the sunrise, you gotta get up in the morning. If you want to see the sunset, you gotta make it through the day. But if you want to take the long road, you got to get to walking. If you want to cast a shadow, you gotta get in the sun's way. But if you celebrate a sunset, you gotta shiver through the darkness, sweaty in the sunlight to be deserving of a good life. If you want to be an earthling, you gotta get a little dirty. If you want to see time fly, you gotta be patient. But if you want to be the right guy, you gotta make a few changes. But if you want to be the bad boy, you gotta make a few enemies. If you want to be remembered, you gotta make a few memories. But if you celebrate a sunset, you gotta shiver through the darkness, get sweaty in the sunlight to be deserving of a good, good life. If you want to be an earthling, you gotta get a little dirty. You can wait until the glory to wash it on clean. Life is full of bad choices, stupid decisions, terrible voices, and even worse lyrics. But if you never stick your neck out, then you'll never be the greatest. You'll always be the worst at ever being famous. But if you celebrate a sunset, you gotta shiver through the darkness, get sweaty in the sunlight to be deserving of a good, good life. If you want to be an earthling, gotta get a little dirty. You can wait until the glory to wash it all clean. If you ever want to stand out, you gotta join the crowd. But if you want to be heard, you gotta get a little loud. Not tonight? All right. Diego, you've been trying to learn Not Tonight, huh? Well, I could teach it to you right now. It's pretty easy. Oh, it's not that easy, actually. But first of all, you have to put the capo only on the first 5 strings. You got to let the E ring out. That's the first part. And then you play all the strings, play the D formation, the E essentially. And then you're halfway there. Take your pinky, put it on the 6th fret, on the D string. Right here, you put your pointer finger on the D flat right here, on the 4th fret, on the A string. And then on the B string, you put your ring finger down here on the 5th fret. That's your 2nd chord. So pinky in there. Just dance your pinky around the fretboard a little bit. And then move to that 2nd chord. Dance your pinky again. Dance that pinky. That's all it is for the verse. Then we're getting into the harder territory here. Bar all the way from the D string down on the 4th fret. Put your ring finger on the 6th fret here on the A string, and then give it back to that D, or however you'd like to the A. Basically, here's an A7, E7. windows to listen to the wind blow. No need to turn on any lights. The street lamps and the headlights paint the ceilings and the walls. Goddamn, I love these rainy city nights, when the world outside feels tortured and abused, and you were just looking for an excuse to look this Saturday right in the eye and say, not tonight, not tonight. They say any day could be the big one, with their fingers on the button, rich boys and their toys flexing their might. All the men we've picked to lead, the ones who'll write our histories, are penning one that doesn't look too bright. When you watch the world dying on the news, and all you really need is an excuse to tune out and turn off the fight and say, not tonight, not tonight. Oh, I've been trying so hard to keep my head above the water, when there was never any wonder why I don't just try going under. I've been swimming through this storm most of my life, but not tonight, not tonight. Not tonight. Hope that helped. Danielle Woolsey wants to hear I Don't Leave the House Anymore. So do I. I do too. I don't leave the house anymore, not like I used to before. They're all telling me I gotta self-quarantine, so I don't leave the house anymore. No, I don't leave the house anymore. I've locked every lock on the door. My shoes, wallet, and keys have been lost for a week, so I don't leave the house anymore. I don't leave the house anymore. When I do, it's like I'm going to war. Face mask, rubber gloves, no handshakes or hugs. So I don't leave the house anymore. No, I don't leave the house anymore. I'm so used to life living indoors. I got a deficiency of vitamin D, 'cause I don't leave the house anymore. Oh, I don't leave the house anymore, even though I've never wanted to more. I miss all my friends alive and in the flesh, 'cause I don't leave the house anymore. Oh no, I don't leave the house anymore. Oh Lord, I don't leave the house anymore. At the age of 18, we hit the bar scene like a dog who was a partner in crime. We drank ourselves stupid like we knew what we were doing. Finally, I felt a purpose in life. No, it sounds a little silly. We felt we were sitting pretty when we really had nothing left. But all great stories begin with no regrets. The world didn't know us yet. You're not really in a band without a drink in your hand. It's not a song without a level of sin. You always make a little cash, but it's gone in a flash, and the house always wins. Your skin grows thicker and your whiskey flows quicker, fame and fortune just a matter of time. They said at the rate you were going, you shouldn't hold your breath, and the world didn't know us yet. World didn't know us yet. Been about 3 days since we seen her face, so I started to ask around. Going on a bender wasn't that far beneath her, so I didn't think of much at the time. I found her body on the banks near the mouth of the eel, half an hour from our motel. What the hell's she doing out there? But if the river didn't kill her, then it would have been her liver. They all said if the river didn't kill her, then it would have been her liver. Now she's sitting in a jar in her favorite bar. I never really liked drinking alone, so another whiskey rocks quarters in the jukebox. It's the only place we'd ever called home. What then was such a haze, now the good old days. sunset. We were only half joking when we'd scream out to the west. The world didn't know us yet. The world didn't know us yet. But if the river didn't kill her, then it would have been her liver. They all said if the river didn't kill her, then it would have been her liver. But that's not fair to say, 'cause that's not who we were. There's so much more to her. This was another request by Kristen. She asked for this and was wondering why I never play this song. And it's, I do play this song, and I'm going to play it right now to prove it. I think that my first memory, I couldn't have been more than 3. I flew over the city like a bird. Or maybe it was just a dream, a physical impossibility. But back when I was 3, I was so sure. I was the wind, I was the clouds, I was the sky. I was the childish dreams I hoped would never die. But now I sit and drink my wine, getting older all the time. Now I wish I could still spread these wings to feel that old blood flowing in my veins. Flowing in my veins. We'd hold safaris in the backyard bush, our mansion made from couches, cushions, and everything was fine while we were there. Basement was the Grand Bazaar, the hallway Sunset Boulevard, and we smoked cigars from a deck of playing cards. I was the mover, I was the shaker, I was the man. I was 1,000 things I didn't understand. But now I sit and drink my wine, getting older all the time. And now I wish I could still move and shake to feel that old blood flowing in my veins. Flowing in my veins. We wrote symphonies no one would ever hear. We lived a world that never was and never is. But if it all came from within, how do I get it back again? And how do I know where I'm going if I don't know where I've been? We'd hoist the sails of our sinking ships. Through optimistic chance we'd let our presence known to the cold and salty air. Our legend lasted longer than our reign, how we were masters of the seas before we sank beneath the waves. I was the wind, I was the clouds, I was the sun, I was the wolf, I was the chase, I was the hunt. But now I sit and drink my wine, getting older all the time, and now I wish I could still spread these wings to feel that whole blood flowing in my veins, flowing in my veins, flowing in my veins. Flowing in mine. Well, we got Spencer's picks. Isn't it a pity if I was more drunk and rock bottom? I think we'll wrap up the show with those. First we'll do New Eyes. Looked like there was some call for New Eyes up there. It gets cold in the morning, the coming dawn's most desperate of all. Doubled over in pain, I held you like I'd hold a dying animal. And underneath every comfort, there's a sinking feeling an ending is to come. So enjoy it while it lasts, they say, as if they aren't so terrified themselves. But boy, I've got new eyes for you. They shake and they burn more than you're used to. But when all is in focus from your new point of view, oh, show, I've got new eyes for you. When she left the burning embers, they sat and smoldered through the hours of the dawn. So keep that fire burning, I may join you when the rain begins to fall. But boy, I've got new arms for you. They grab and they swing more than you're used to. When you pull yourself up to your new point of view, oh, show, I've got new arms for you. Can't live a life without intention, An idea without invention don't set yourself back up for failure. Like a sedentary sailor, waves of motion keep that water flowing while the heart and mind are slowing. Sunlight burn through the window curtain. When hope is lost, the end is certain. So keep on, keep on, keep on moving on. Oh, keep on, keep on, keep on moving on. Oh, keep on, keep on, keep on moving on. Oh, keep on, keep on, keep on moving on. Whoa. But boy, it's a new time for you. Time to move away from all you've come so used to. And when you've pulled yourself up to your new point of view, you'll know it's a new time for you. You know, it's fun. I'm reading in the comments here that there's some folks here that play guitar and sing and have been learning some of these songs. If you send me a video, I'll play it on the show. I think it'd be super fun if I get a bunch of videos together, people covering a song. Have a little showcase. Let's have a little talent show. Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, it's, if it's embarrassing to you, you're only embarrassing yourself in front of, all of us, and I couldn't think of a more supportive audience for something like that. How fun would that be? That would be super fun. I'd get a huge kick out of it. I'd love it. And I am probably the least judgmental person. I get up in front of audiences all over the world and sing the way I sing and play the way I play. So I don't really have much skin in the judgment game because I've been on the receiving end of judgment and I don't like it. Especially when people are trying to be musical and perform, it's like, it's great, whatever it is, record something, send it over, record it on your phone, send it to me, thesamchase@gmail.com, that's my email. And if we get a few different folks to do it, we'll have a little talent show. That'd be so fun. And that'll be the 52nd week. That'll be a year that we've been doing these live streams every single week. And, a lot of you have been tuning in since the very beginning, which is amazing to me. We've lost a few along the way, and we've picked up some along the way, too. That would be great. And even if you don't play an instrument, you could just sing into your phone. Just be walking down the street. Just, if you celebrate a sunset, you could just, I'll play it. I think it'll be great. Yeah, Michael Carney, you should do it, buddy. You got a beautiful voice and you can play an instrument. That'd be awesome. If you're just tuning in, Michael Carney, it's I think we're going to try and do a talent show of Sam Chase songs. So if you got a Sam Chase song in mind that you want to play, just do a simple little recording. We'll have a little showcase show. It'll be fun. And it'll be the year anniversary of us doing this. So I think that'd be great. Celebrate you guys, Showcase you guys a little bit. And, if you'll be missing the, me playing songs for you element, next week I'll be doing 2 live streams. I'll be doing this one that I do every week at 3, and then I will be doing one for the Juan de Fuca Festival on their Facebook page. So their Facebook Live on their Facebook, the
Fuca Festival page. It'll be more of the same, but I think there'll be some interaction, questions, and things, and so it'll be fun. So next Friday will be a big long show. All right, let's get to Spencer's picks.
Spencer's picks, Spencer's picks. Everybody loves Spencer's picks.
I can't remember what the Spencer's Picks song was. Isn't it a pity if I was more drunk and rock bottom? And thank you, Spencer, for reminding everybody that there's a, well, look at that. All right. I do this for tips. So everybody, where is it? There it is. So everybody, if you got money to tip in, if I played your favorite song, if I played your request, feel free to just, kick down a little bit of cash. If you don't have any cash, don't worry about it. It helps pay the bills. And it keeps bringing me back for 51 straight goddamn Fridays. Crazy. And that's another great segue.
Can someone please explain to me how this whole music thing can make me money? Is it too much to ask that I might see a little cash for making art? I just want to entertain, maybe play some chords and sing, live the good life, doing what I know. Well, isn't it a pity I'm living in this city, and it's the only thing that I can't afford? While I was learning scales and modes, I should have been learning how to code and join the tech world. But I can't really see me working at Airbnb, selling my soul. But does it sound so wrong that I might write a song and get paid a decent wage to bring you joy? Well, isn't it a pity I'm living in this city where playing music is considered unemployed? Someone please explain to me how money is a means to being happy. And it's too much for artistry, creativity's just a hobby for the poor. Oh, maybe I'm just crazy, immature and lazy to think that I never have to grow up. Well, isn't it a pity I'm living in this city, and it's the only place I've ever really loved. Listen to the pity. I'm living in this city, rent is due, and I'm totally fucked.
Well, I certainly played that song like I was more drunk than I am. And Little Pepsi for that last song was less of a Little Pepsi and more of a Little Sailor Jerry's.
Oh, if I was more drunk, I'd talk to you. I wouldn't be scared, I'd play it smooth. Oh, I would tell a joke or two. Oh, if I was more drunk, I'd talk to you. If only I had the courage, if only I knew what to say. But I hate taking chances on sideways glances. I wouldn't know what to do anyways. Oh, if I was more drunk, I'd talk to you. I'd let you know all the things I knew, like the main exports of Kathmandu. Oh, if I was more drunk, I'd talk to you. Well, I know that my friend Jack Daniels always come through in a bind. He'd help me to fool her that I am much cooler than everyone in here combined. But perhaps that's just all in my mind. Oh, if I was more drunk, I'd talk to you. I'd charm my way into your room, and we'd spend the night. Wake up around noon. Oh, if I was more drunk, I wouldn't seem so sunk. I'd be your hunk, and with truth you I'd bunk. I'd talk to you. Oh, yeah.
If I was more drunk, think of all the things we could do together if we were all drunk together right now. All the mischief, all the inside jokes that would be created over the course of the night, all of the hair that we could help hold back for our new friends. Well, I'll play one more song for you all. And then I'm going to get to getting. I've actually got a meeting for one of these upcoming live streams. We have to figure out all the technology. I can't wait until we can just play shows in person. Then I'd never have to deal with technology ever again. It feels like the Stone Ages when all I had to do to promote a show was make an Instagram post and then hang posters in a bar. Now I gotta monitor all this stuff. It's like Houston in here. It's like NASA control base. It's madness. It's madness. But I got a couple requests for this, also from Spencer's Picks. Spencer's Picks. For Rock Bottoms Never Felt So Good, and we haven't played this in a few shows. So. Good one, Jason. Remember to smash that subscribe button. Hit like on the video. For more content just like this, hit subscribe. I'd come out to Eugene for sure. I passed through there a bunch of times, played Sam Bond's garage. Love that place. Never filled that place, but had some good crowds in there before. I'd come out to Buffalo, New York for sure. You just got to find the venue and let me know. And I'll make it happen. Oh, we've all got our problems. We all have pockets to fill. We got our grocery lists and things we've missed to pay our cell phone bills. But I spend my nights on the bar scene where my friends bartend, so I drink for free until the world starts spiraling and I'm poured into the street. And I can see it all go down from the lights of this town. It is lighting my descent and all the times that I have spent misunderstood. Rock bottoms never felt so good. Maybe I should start this over. Maybe try doing it sober. Swear tonight will be the night that I will not wake up hungover. But all of a sudden the sun is rising, and it's not very surprising that I'm lying on the roof, drinking Jack and railing lines, and I can see it all go down from the lights of this town. It is lighting my descent and all the times that I have spent misunderstood. Rock bottoms never felt so good. Rock bottoms never felt so good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They say you can't do this forever. I don't intend to prove them wrong. But you know, even the longest lives don't really last for very long. So I'll live it while I've got it. And what I've got, I'm living fine. But
When you tell your kids your stories, you know they'd all rather hear mine. 'Cause I've seen the sunrise from a million different pairs of eyes. And I smoked many a cheap cigar, drank many more cheaper wines. And oh, you don't seem so impressed, at least as far as I can tell. But you know I can play guitar and sing, and I can do it pretty well. And I owe every lyric, every riff, and every song to all the things that I have done, even when most of them were wrong. But you know that is just my life, where nothing ever seems enough. You can tell me what you will about my ways, and I'll politely tell you to fuck off. And I can see it all go down from the lights of this town. It is lighting my descent in all the times that I have spent misunderstood. Rock bottoms never felt so good. Rock bottoms never felt so good. Whoa, rock bottoms never felt so good. Never felt so good. Well, that's it, everybody. Another show in the record books. I'll leave you with a video today. Actually, if you join the Patreon at the $30 level, you get a video, a personalized video of a song of your choice. And I've sent out a bunch of them. I've been working on them for days, just nonstop. I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. I didn't realize how many $30 plus patrons I was going to get when I made the pledge that I was going to do that. And so I have my work cut out for me. But I asked some of the folks who had my favorite videos if I could share them with people, and they said yes. So I'm going to share one of these videos just to kind of sweeten the pot for you guys, to see, you know, if you're on the fence about joining Patreon, maybe this will, I don't know, convince you maybe to come over to the dark side with us. So let me pull up a video here. And also, I'm reading your comments here. Oh man, I'd love to make it out to Germany. And to, Spencer, you're in Manchester? Is that where you are? I can't remember. I've sent you so many things in the mail, I can't remember. Man, it's great to see all you guys. And we held ranks here. We 38 concurrent viewers right now. We've lost a few, but we're doing okay. It's not too bad. But remember to leave a tip. If you feel inclined to leave a tip. If you don't feel inclined to leave a tip, remember, don't leave a tip. Let me pop this video in here, make this happen so that I don't keep rambling. Yeah, I'm going to play this one here. I think this will be one that you guys will all enjoy. So, I'll see you all later for the year anniversary of doing this. Crazy. Hey, Bonnie. How's it going all the way up there in Vancouver? I'm down here in San Francisco, and basically the only place in the lower 48 that isn't covered in ice right now. I'm gonna play you a little song. Every solution needs a problem, and every workhorse needs to be run. You say it's so easy with at your back, but I like it when it blows at my front. The birds have stopped singing in the garden as the sun loses its battle to the night. The fox is in the hen house serving chicken noodle soup, so it looks like we're having fox again tonight. I feel strong, hardened by the years on the hunt. Even though I grow weary, oh, I know that I can do it, I can. I know that I can do it, I can. The air is much sharper in the winter. It blows anyway and anywhere it pleases. It's not meant for breathing, it's for chugging and for wheezing as you trudge your way through into the spring. And every day is a lifetime to the mayflies, and our lifetime's just a moment to the mountain. So pound the pavement, let it fly, release the soil locked inside. Now that we're done, let's put it back the way we found it. I feel strong, hardened by the years on the hood. Even though I grow weary, I know that I can do it, I can. I know that I can do it, I can. My memory can't remember what's a dream. What is this life that I've been living in my sleep? Is it that my dreams are just a lie and as dull as my waking life? Or is my life one most people only see in dreams? Is my life one most people only see in dreams? I know that I can do it, I can. Oh Lord, I know that I can do it, I can. Stay safe out there, Bonnie. I'll see you soon.